This is me. Not feeling it, although I have done once. Didn't like it. It's not on my trajectory. At this point, it may well change. But I need to see what's going on internally that births out of me all of these spots, excess oil, dark circles, fine lines. It's all a reflection to what is going on inside. Because naturally, our birthright is to have beautiful, plump, juicy, delicious skin. Clear skin. Plump skin. Like that is the original template. I know as we age, and aging is beautiful, and I do plan to age gracefully, but healthily also, because that can be done. But it's, if we're constantly filling out and covering up and camouflaging, just unconsciously, as a habit every morning, just get the concealer on, we won't worry about that. You never really get to reflect on what's going on inside. And it's not just physical, nothing is just physical. It's emotional, mental, energetic. All of these things build up your expression, how you are expressed as an organism, as a human being, as an energetic being, as a divine being. Look at me right now. I mean, I've got eyebrow tint on, guys. This isn't what my eyebrows actually look like, so don't worry, I haven't completely fucking lost the plot. The plot lost me. But you know what? I'm just if I can't be seen like this, like this, just a normal human being with not filtering and hiding everything, because that's what we're trying to get away from. We're trying to get away from hiding behind things. What are you hiding from? There's so many things that we're hiding from. Desperate things that we're hiding from, but you're just attached to that. It's just another attachment. 2025 is the year of practicing the art of detachment. Because when you're attached to things, it has a hold on you. And you almost try to claim control and, claim sovereignty of that thing, or claim, that it's yours. Nothing is yours. You don't own anything. Everything is the creator's. And as soon as you try to take ownership of something, you've misaligned. You've lost the point. You've reared off track. Maybe you were meant to, that's part of your path, but maybe I'm here to bring you back onto it. Because we live in a world that is seeking control over everything, you know. And when we come back to this truth that none of it's ours, like you're attached to your money, you're attached to your clothes, you're attached to your partner, you're attached to the food, you're attached to, you know, how your kids behave and all of this. And like, yeah, I know this is like out there for a lot of people, and I'm still within it, you know, I'm still within that, you know, attachment to especially like how my kids are behaving. And it's like, I'm saying it in a way that I'm attaching to that behaviour that I think that I've put on that they should be. You know, and the truth is, I think I need to take this off. Oh my gosh. The truth is, watch, they're going to be black now, aren't they? Oh. Your kids' behaviour is a reflection of you and your internal state. And if they're playing up, you can sure as fire know that your inner child is playing up. Your inner child is stomping, kicking and screaming, going, why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you seeing me? Why aren't you witnessing me? Why aren't you holding me? Why aren't you loving me? Why are you running from me? I need to be held. That is the gift of children. They are here to reflect everything back to us. Because your child is not the problem. Your child is not a problem to be solved. Your inner child wants to help you evolve. And that's why this is reflected in your external reality. Because your inner child is going, hey, like, hold me, be with me. Because they are literally, that version of you is frozen in time. I had this experience with my daughter the other day. We were going to go for lunch, and the place that we were going to get lunch at was so busy, so we went to the other place that we were going to go to, and they didn't have what we wanted to get. This started a cascade of triggers, right? Yeah, because I'm still in it, guys. Like, just because I'm speaking on it, this is just divine messaging coming through. I'm still in it. I'm still here on this plane of earth, still experiencing it. I'm not putting myself in any place. And so both of my kids started getting upset. Oh, I want to get lunch. And then my daughter, because she felt my nervous system activate, right? My fight or flight had activated, and then it activated hers. Inner child is screaming at me, going, don't run, like, don't run, don't flight, be here, like, hold me in some way, like, even if it's just stopping and just breathing and just thinking of that part, or, you know, you're doing it essentially with your little child, so do that with your child. But I'm saying it, I didn't do it, because it's so hard to do in the moment when you are in that trigger and there's people watching you, and you're thinking, all the stories are coming up going, oh no, she's crying, right? So she's crying, going, Mummy, I want you to pick me up. And there's a story in my head that's not mine, right? There's a story in my head going, don't pick her up because she needs to walk, because she needs to use her legs and gain her leg muscles, and you're making a rod for your own back by picking her up. And so I didn't pick her up, even though right in my center, right in my womb, it was literally shouting at me to pick her up. And then this story in my head, so I've got these two opposing forces within me going, this is going, don't pick her up, rod for your own back, she needs to walk. Womb, innate, motherly knowing, pick her up, she needs to be held. And I didn't, and it all crumbled, and I crumbled, and she crumbled, and then my son was crumbling, and it was just all so chaotic, and I was just flighting. And then I just took us all to the car, strapped her in the seat, didn't regulate her, I just was in a complete flight. And so her nervous system was completely collapsing, and she's going, Mommy, can't do. And so I flew to the next parking space at Morrison's and flung out the car, unstrapped her, and just got her in my arms and just held her and just regulated us both as she calmed, and we breathed, and we cried. I cried. And I realised I didn't get that as a child. Like, my mother probably didn't have that knowledge or that tool of regulating me. And so my nervous system as a child in that situation was literally frozen. Like, my little nervous system then created, because no one was coming for me, because no one was holding me, right? No one was regulating my system. And so I was forced into survival. My nervous system is forced into survival mode, because that's what the nervous system will do. If nobody's coming, it will shut down. It will shut down into survival. And I don't know how many times that would have happened in my childhood, right? But these are the patterns that live within our nervous systems. And until we rewire them, until we repattern them, until we unlock them from these survival templates, these patterns that are literally sat within the systems in our nervous system, it's going to continue to happen over and over and over again. You'll be in that same place, in that same situation, but in a different, in a different street or something. And it's like, why is it happening again? And then the breakdown continues, and then it's over and over again. But when you have the knowledge of what's happening, right? Even me sitting here and saying the knowledge of it and speaking it out, this has already unlocked a knowing within you, a remembrance within you that you can now translate into your life, and you can do that regulating, you can do that grounding with your own nervous system, with your child's nervous system in those situations. And I hope that this helped, and I know that it's helped so many, and I hope you will take this information and do with it what your heart calls. I love you.